Hello again. Oh, I'm at my kitchen table, and hey, where did this come from? Bag from Micro Center. Wonder what's inside. Ooh. Hello. Yes. AMD Ryzen 7 1700. Yep, baby. It's time. I got that. I got that malarkey. I got 8 gigs of RAM, crucial ballistics. I do believe. Yeah, these are tactical DDR4. I'm not too sure if these will work with my motherboard that I chose, but only one way to find that out, and that's to try it. But I have a receipt. Don't worry. It's DDR4. And an ASRock AB350 Pro 4 motherboard. Yep. There is the final bits of this build. Everything I need is placed. So there's only one thing to do. That's to unbox stuff. So, open up the motherboard box. Have the LGB LED utility, LED. You have I/O shield, SATA connectors, spare screw, a rather knackered memory installation thing, the instruction booklet, and the motherboard itself. Nice. Let's set that to the side, because I'm not ready for that. Let's just set my RAM to the side. Let's look at this for a second. Let's see if there is a cut by line. I'll maybe not want to cut this. That's in case I have to arming it. I'm not too sure. Nah, I think I'm gonna knife it. This has the Spire RGB. So let's ace my knife in here. And there's the cooler. There's the processor with the case badge. I'll lay that to the side. I'm not ready for that. And I find it nice that the cooler comes in its own little box. I'm not going to pull that out right now. So, I'm going to lay that over there somewhere. I'm going to get all my parts together off camera, because I did not get the tripod I wanted. But, oh well. Put the old motherboard, trade things out, and get the build together, and hopefully when I resume, everything will be done. Okay, moment of truth. Ready? Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Might be on the wrong input for the TV. Always forgetting which one that is. Huh. Everything's connected. I see the thing. I didn't hear a beep. Processor's working. Be right back. Okay, prime suspect is the RAM. Because, the latency is a little bit too high. This is, I can't focus. This is, come on, focus. Focus. Here. Come on. You can do it, yeah. DDR4, 3000. Yeah. I think that's the problem. The RAM speed is not compatible, at least with this particular brand. I'm not going to blame it on myself because I did point out a similar unit to this over at the Micro Center, and the guy did not listen to me whatsoever. That's the problem with going over to a place like that, and you tell them, I need this model, and they give you something completely different. But it seemed like the motherboard was working, and I know I installed the processor nicely. Everything else seems fine, so it's probably this. Because I did not see this particular model of Ballistics RAM listed as compatible. So that's a bummer. But wait until tomorrow. Get another kit. Maybe I'll get some Corsairs or something similar in price and see how it goes. So, like I said, I'm not going to blame myself because I know what I want. But guy at the Micro Center, he looked like he was a blind idiot. So, what can you do? Okay, got the right RAM this time. 2400, 8 gigabytes. Let's give it a shot. So, wanted this to be in the record. So if we have to take this whole thing back, at least I have proof. See you in a bit. Okay, yeah, I was right about that. Off camera, I did verify that it was the RAM by putting in the graphics card, listening it to post. I was listening for the beep coming from the speaker I put inside, hitting the keys to make sure that that was working, and it didn't. Because I know that Ryzen 7 does not have on-built graphics on it, but, I still had to make sure that the TV was on the right channel before I, did anything else. But anyhow, yep, everything's working correctly. I'm currently booted into Manjaro Linux, or Manjaro. I've heard it pronounced both ways. And, yeah, everything's running smooth. Very happy right now. The only thing I gotta do, perhaps, is get more RAM. Because on some of my games, they do require a little bit more RAM than I have. Because Microsoft Windows chews up at least 2 gigs of RAM on its own. And, some of my games like Batman Arkham Knight require 6 gig of RAMs. So, yeah, if I forget to close off an application and try to play Arkham Knight, it will stutter and it would, stop. So, I better watch myself for a little while, but I can still play my games. I just won't be able to do much at the same time until I get more RAM. And I still need to buy another copy of Windows here too. My Windows license did not transfer over, unfortunately. I did have a builder's copy of Microsoft Windows 7 that I upgraded to Windows 10, and I'm guessing that because I did that, it invalidated my license from being carried over from my last computer to this. So, Oh well, I know where I could get a Microsoft Windows 10 license real cheap at. I can get one at Walmart. I think they have it for $100 for the Pro license, which is what I would want because, I don't want to be in the middle of a game and have the system want to reboot on me because it had update. No, thank you. But yeah, I'm very very happy with my system right now. Very pleased. So here in a few months, I'm gonna be posting up some games. I'm gonna be making gaming videos, which is what this system's gonna be great for. Not just for the games, but for the gaming videos. I'm gonna actually attempt to disable a couple of the cores so you get maximum gaming performance. So everything should be hunky dory. So yeah, here soon. Wait on this channel, and I will be playing various video games and showing off my particular gaming skills, which are kind of not great, but oh well. So yeah, very very happy with the build. Very very happy. I haven't named it yet, but I will. I'm debating on several names in my head, but at least I got everything working now. So you have that, and I'm very happy that things are working at last. So see you soon, and take care. Bye bye. Well, it's been a little bit since that last part of the video, about a week, and it's already time for some minor upgrades. Mainly, I got some parts here, starting with what's inside this. I'm going to try this Novus plastic acrylic repair kit. I did make a couple scratches inside the side of my case. That's mainly what that's for. And it's not going to remove the scratches, but at least help reduce them because it did kind of screw up. Oh well. And I also got this. This is a box from Amazon Prime. Sorry about that. What's inside the box from Amazon Prime? I wonder. I do not have the paring knife right now, but I can do it. Slice, slice and dice. Hold on a second. And what's inside this box? We shall see. And we have not just one, but two Phanteks 140mm case fans. It's for my computer case. And on the other side of that, I got another set of Crucial Ballistics DDR4 2400. So, yeah. But I did notice there was some stuttering in some of my performance, so I decided to kill two birds with one stone because I probably would have needed the fans anyhow, and I definitely would have needed the RAM because of Microsoft Windows kind of being a hog with RAM, but it was definitely a good idea to get some more case fans. I'm not going to unbox these in particular. I'm not going to even bother, and not going to even bother opening that on camera. But yeah, definitely gonna boost up the capacity inside my machine here, give it a little bit more juice. So, yeah, there's the ballistics kit. Very similar to my other kit. Doesn't quite match, but it should be similar enough to not make Microsoft Windows freak out, and it matches my color scheme relatively well. And same thing with the Phanteks fans. So these are the Phanteks F140 SP. Yeah, so got two of those. Gonna install those in the front of the case. Should help keep my temperatures down, because I do feel that the stock cooler that came with my Ryzen processor is actually pretty good, because I'm getting quite similar performance with this than with my stock cooler from my Intel. So that does tell me that I might just need a little bit more oomph coming from the outside of the case, a little bit better airflow, just a little bit, because my temperatures are just slightly higher than what they were, because my previous temperatures with this particular case with the Intel was about maybe like 32 to 35 degrees, and this sometimes maxes around 40 at idle. The same thing with the idle of the Intel. The Intel ran about 32, 35 degrees at idle. So I'm guessing that this processor just runs a little bit hotter than my old one, but it's not too much issue, because I'm definitely not going to replace the cooler on that. I do feel that the AMD stock Wraith cooler there is adequate enough for my requirements. So yeah, so I do feel that this is probably going to help solve some of the temperature issues I've encountered. Because I think that should work out quite wonderfully, and this should also help performance, because even though you don't need more RAM for gaming, it does help with the overhead that you sometimes get, especially with running Microsoft Windows and its requirements. You're running a game on one hand, and you forget to close off Google Chrome, and your RAM is all eaten up because of that. So, yeah, getting more RAM is definitely a good idea, I think. It's a pretty good idea, I think. So, yeah. And I'm gonna install that into my build here. I'm gonna actually eat first, but after I get that all installed, eat, and get that running and get some temperatures going on for you. Hopefully I'll have that up. I'm not booted into Windows currently, but I'll show off the temperatures just to give some reference before and after. So I'll do that here in a minute. But I'll show you what my average is on temperatures here in a minute. So hold on a few minutes. Okay, yeah. Here's my current temperatures with the stock cooler under AMD Ryzen. I got the Ryzen Master software running right now, and about a few seconds ago, it was running around 38, 40 degrees. Now it's down to 35. So there's definitely some temperature dancing going on in here. I do feel that the larger fans should actually make this pretty comparable. I mean, it's something I would have done anyhow. I mean, I don't feel liquid cooler is necessary for this. Don't think so at all. Getting two fans should just do the job. I don't see the reason why I should up anything, because I'm not overclocking on this. This is just going to be for media production and generalized gaming. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. So, I mean, it's not too bad. Even at its maximum temperature at 40 degrees Celsius, that's still well underneath the tolerances. But when I'm gaming, I'm sure that dips above 80 degrees Celsius, and the processor starts jittering and jottering around there. So, getting bigger case fans for intake should actually help with that considerably. I don't see the reason not. I mean, like I said, I do feel that the stock AMD Wraith cooler is actually quite fantastic. In fact, the temperatures being as low as they are right now on stock is actually quite a good sign. If I had a similar build from Intel, I'd probably be running around the same temperatures. So, yeah, I don't feel AMD is to blame there. I think it's more or less my Fantex P400 at work there. As I did here, airflow isn't exactly the greatest in this thing. But, hey, I got it mainly for design. I do like the design of this thing. I didn't want to get a, NZXT, boxy thing, that everybody else likes, the S4, 340. I think that's the one, whatever the bloody hell that's called. I'll put an annotation there of what that unit's called, because I'm not a big fan of that S340. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that particular case. I think it looks like a giant box, and I really didn't want anything that looks like a giant box. I want some character with my PC. I mean, yeah, sure, the P400 is minimalistic, but at least it has that there, and nice lighting effects at the bottom. But yeah, despite that, I mean, my temperatures are not too far off their mark. So, like I said, if they were a little bit higher, then I would be concerned, and I probably would want to get a liquid cooling system for this. But unlikely that's the problem. And again, more RAM. Very good idea. Very good ideas here all around, I think. I should be able to run just smoothly with this. So, for you, this will only take a second. For me, this might take me an hour or two because I gotta eat. So, anyhow, see you around, and see you when I get back. Oh, Darth Vader got knocked over. Had too many drinks, Lord Vader, I think. Anyhow, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, well, with some testing, so far so good. Temperatures are now consistent rather than fluctuating, which is a good step and a good sign of how things are going to be performing in here. RAM is all fine. Temperatures are all relative. I'm not getting as much temperature jumps and spikes as I did before, so getting the larger fans is indeed helping. It's making things more consistent and more regular rather than fluctuating all over the place, because I fully realized that the AMD software for reading temperatures is a little bit off, and I fully realized that this is a new architecture and a new system to deal with. But at the same time, for something that's so new, it does run pretty well with the new fans. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how things are performing. I might get one more case fan for the top of the fan for the top of the case, but that might be as far as I go with fans and cooling. But so far, with just having the two 140 millimeters up at front, it does seem to help bring consistency to my temperature readings. But anyhow, yeah, my RAM, everything works fine there. The only thing that's different about the two RAM kits I got is one is the older generation of the Ballistics Crucial 4 gigabyte 8 gigabyte kit for DDR4, and one has the newer design. So yeah, there's a little bit of a design difference between the two kits I got, but they're virtually the same thing. I'm not that freakishly concerned about the consistency. Everything looks smooth and fine as far as I'm concerned. Something like slightly mismatching heat sinks is not going to bother me too much. I actually think that this thing's quite beautiful on the inside. But despite that, I feel that something is missing. I feel something's missing from this build. I don't know what. I mean, I got my graphics card. I got my motherboard, I got my processor, got my RAM, got my fans. Something's missing, though. Hard drives? No, got that. Power supply? No, got that. Optical drive? Well, definitely don't have that, but that's underway. But still, though, something's missing. I wonder what it is. Well, I wonder what I could do about that. Oh, wait. Maybe I can. What's in the bag? What's in this bag? Tear it open. We shall see what's in the bag. That's what's missing. Yes, that's precisely what's missing. RGB lighting. Yep, exactly what I need. Be back in a tick. Brief update before I get onto showing off the lights in my computer. My Ryzen sticker is no more. Yeah, my Ryzen sticker, my Ryzen 7 sticker decided to commit suicide the other day. Yeah, its glue decided to come undone. I think it was factory defect of some kind in the glue, and the lettering started rubbing off, so the sticker no longer was viable. So, as it stands, my ASRock sticker is on the case still, but not the Ryzen badge, which is a shame, but I'm getting one on eBay that will kind of match up with that silver and black style. But my lighting kit is indeed installed inside the computer. I haven't turned it on yet because it's not night yet. I also made a little bit of an update. I replaced this Seagate Barracuda drive, this 1 TB Seagate Barracuda drive, with a 2 TB Seagate Barracuda drive. This is my old 1 TB. I have a newer 2 TB sitting in the computer right now, so give me more room to work with. And yeah, other than that, everything's all good. There's my CPU Z thing going on there. If I could actually get it to bloody focus. 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 I know you can. No, don't feel like it? Darn it. Okay. Anyhow, there's my CPU-Z score. I'll actually link to that in the description of this video, since the screen ain't doing too well, or I'll just post a screenshot of that into the actual video. That's probably what I'm going to actually do. Here, have this. There. Anyhow, yeah, everything's all ready to go. You know, just gotta wait for everything to turn night and show this pretty puppy off. So, be back in a second. Okay, before I turn on the big light show and show off the lights, I want to show off my temperatures. My temperatures have actually been pretty nominal all around. As you can see, it did jump up there to about 40, but 37, 36, minimum 35, maximum 58 when it was gaming, which is not too bad. I still get the occasional little temperature spike here and there, but it's not so bad. So, anyhow, I did get something in my mailbox today, and give it out here. This is hold on a second. Sorry about that. This is my replacement Ryzen sticker. I got it off of eBay. Yep. There it is. Black and silver. Upside down. It's nice and thick. Feels really cool. It's actually pretty cool looking, actually. Nice job. But anyhow, yeah, I'm very happy with my temperatures. Things have actually leveled out. Like I said, I put all my little action figures right there, and turned my computer on its side so I could show off the light show. So without further ado, there's one thing to do. That is show off the lights. Ta-da! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I could see all the parts inside my computer. I could see my fans all turning around. Have that fan spinning there. I put one lightning strip up around the corner in the back and one clearly at the bottom there. So I get good full view of my build. It's nice and pretty. So I'm going to slap on that little thing again, my little Ryzen sticker there, and show that off. Why not? Hold on a sec. Let me show it off if I can. There we go. Yes, Ryzen 7. It's actually pretty nice. I like that. It's very tactile. Very pops out greatly on my case. Makes it stand out a bit more. So, yeah, now it's official. Because even though I had the official sticker on there, it just didn't want to cooperate. Oh well. So, what am I going to name this computer? Well, after much thought and deliberation, I decided to give this computer a name. Terra Ryzen. Yes. Yeah, very, very poor joke, but it's actually not my joke. For those who did not know, and I'm going to reference this right now. Yep. Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, debuted in World Championship Wrestling as Terra Rising. Yeah. So, Terra Ryzen, Terra Ryzen. Get it? It's terrible. Terrible. Or Terra Risen. That works too. Terra Risen. So, yeah, very, very lame joke. Very poor. But, again, it's not my joke. Oh, well. So, yeah, that's the name of this computer. And hopefully here soon, I'll be gaming on it. And posting up gaming videos quite soon. I haven't decided my first game yet, but so far gaming has been pretty fantastic. I mean, didn't purely make this computer for gaming. With a Ryzen 7 8-core processor, you don't just build it for gaming, you also build it for video editing. And this video here is going to be compiled in it, and I've already tested out the video capacity of this thing, and it flies at video encoding. It is like literally no time flat. So yeah. Hopefully here soon I'll start posting up videos, and see you soon. Okay? Bye-bye.